Karen. I'm still working on the Dolly Swimsuit challenge. I wasn't able to complete it because I got sick by the deadline, but I've been working on it, and here you can see that I'm still working on the cover up. I'm gonna just try to show little bits of my progress. I'm making this, I don't have a pattern for this or anything, I'm just making it up. So what I did so far is I've made 2 panels, and I'm going to join them together to make the cover up. So I just wanted to show you, basically there's some boo-boos in here. It's not perfect. It's just basically, this is double crochet, single crochet space, and then double crochet, and you skip one underneath, see? Just to make like a net pattern, and it's not very, this one was the first one I did. This is the second one. You can see the second one is tighter, as is usual once you start to get something down, but there are boo-boos, so we're going to pretend we don't see those, because once it's finished probably it won't be noticeable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to leave a hole for the neck. I'm going to join these in the back. It'll be open in the front, and then it'll be sewn on the sides with armholes left. I hope this is, that's my theory anyway. I haven't ever made one of these. Plus I'm going to have to add the, I didn't finish the side edges, so I'm going to add fringe to hide the unevenness of the chain stitches. Maybe this is the first one, because this is a lot looser on the ends. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I'll pop in once I have it sewn up. I am trying to figure out where I need to attach it, and I'll have to put a pin or something here. Then I'll sew from the pin, I'll sew these panels together down. And then in the front, it will be open, and then I will sew the sides up. It's hard to show you this with one hand, so if the first video thing hadn't made that clear, and I'm not sure if I'm just going to sew this or if I'm going to do like a, if I'm going to crochet this together. I'll probably just whip stitch it or something at this point. Oh, and you can see she's got her second bathing suit on. I wonder if I can lean her against my computer here. And I had created these tabs. I sewed, oops, oh please don't fall. So I'd sewed it up the back. This time I figured that part out. I cut it a little higher, but I had created these tabs, and they're not, and I just cut them. I don't know if you can see that there. I just cut it because they weren't, before this tab was cut, it just wasn't laying right. So I still am not happy with the closing in the back, but I'm probably just gonna fold that under and top stitch at a diagonal to hide that raw edge. I mean, it's not probably gonna fray, but, and then just add a thing and call it done. But if I make another one of these, I'm still gonna have to figure out, I didn't want a V-neck back because I have such a high neckline. It would be easier just to make a V-neck and just to stitch this at a diagonal, but my neckline is so high I didn't like that. But we'll sew, I don't know. I think that I can make this work for now, but I'm still refining the pattern, as it were. I think, so see, you can see how I had created this notch. So you would add seam allowance to this pattern all the way around. That's what I did. And then I folded this over, was the idea to give this, anyway, it just wasn't quite working. And I narrowed the way, the crotch from before, because I wanted it, it was kind of like, now I think it might be too narrow, but it was constricting her hips before and bunching funny, and so the other version, so this is version 2, it's a little bit, I don't know, she would need to wax down there, I think, in this one. So yeah, but if she was wearing like tights under it as like a leotard, it would be fine. So very 80s. Anyway, so I'm going to try to sew up these and come back and show you what that looks like. Okay, now I am back with the finished product. First of all, I had made this little bag and I was going to use it as a tote bag, but my dog got a hold of it and she didn't ruin it, but she chewed up the my Chihuahua. She chewed up the handles, and so her little spit made them all wonky. I need to wash it, but it's crocheted with single crochet and it's lined. You can see that. But it's the wrong color because originally I was going to do the cover up in this thicker weight yarn or thread, crochet thread. You see? But anyway, so here she is, all finished in my mess. I decided not to add a fringe on the bottom. So I did, hope you can hear me over my air conditioning. So I did this picot edge. This is very simple. It's just a single crochet chain 3, slip stitch into the bottom of the same stitch, slip stitch in the next stitch, single crochet chain 3, etc., etc. And I just decided the fringe would be too messy with this. I don't know, it needed to have a cleaner look. So it's all done. It fits her pretty good. I'm pretty happy. The only thing is I should put a tie right here, right underneath her bust, but I don't feel like crocheting a flat cord to put on there. I could use a ribbon, but I don't have any, or I could braid some crochet thread and put it there, but I just don't. I'm just over it, you guys. So I finished the, here's how it looks in the back, if I can. Nice flat seams. I did the neckline pretty high because I didn't want it to slide down. I was hoping it would stay. The higher neckline would keep it even on the bottom. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. I wish I had the energy to make a tie, but it'll be okay for now. And I did finish up the back of this bathing suit by adding a snap, and it's still not 100% perfect in the back, but I finished off the seam. I finished off the tab in the back with a top stitch and snapped it closed so she can wear it. But other than that, here she is. I'm finally finished with this, so now I can start working on the next challenge by JayDollsUK and Marna, which is black wedding dress, which is due on the 13th, Friday the 13th. So I need to get started on that, and I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I got around to finishing this. It was a struggle, but yeah, I'm glad it's done. I'm glad I didn't bail, and it's done. So now I will start on the wedding dress, and I'm really excited for that one. I can't wait. The last goth challenge was really fun, seeing what everybody had. So I'm expecting spectacular black wedding dresses from all of you, and yeah, I can't wait to see it. So with that, I'm gonna say goodbye and see you next time.